Now we're live. We're live. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. It's Friday, and you made it, and you made it. Look, now, we didn't plan this, but they not like us.
Period.
Period.
Great minds think alike.
I think
I'm activating the heck out of August. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
And I'm right with you. I'm not behind you. We beside you. Why isn't it not we beside you?
You're going to get sick of me in August.
You
prepare to be sick of us. Right?
I done made me a little money in the cat. I said this month I'm going to have 100 people on the miracle drink. Thanks. And I'm so like, where my miracle drink at? People better stop playing.
Well, you know, mine is all now my personal. If you saw my shelf, because y'all know I keep products on my shelf.
Right.
When I tell y'all sold out, there ain't a red bag up there. Sold out.
I sold 4 bags last night, and I'm gonna sell about 10 or something today. But for real, when I had the conversation with Dr. Adam about this, and just thinking that, okay, first of all, I had an epiphany yesterday. I'm almost 40.
You are.
What happened?
I've known you since you were 26 years old.
You know me since I was 24.
24, right? 24. Like that's
so when you knew me that age, did you think of me like a kid or no?
Not really.
Right.
Not really. And the reason why is because I really respected what I saw you creating. Like where everybody else, and let me say this. The stories that, you know, when you say like people was hating on you and all of that, they didn't bring that to me.
Okay.
And that's they honestly didn't put me in them circles, right? They didn't put me in the circles either. So I was you. Like I was on the island like you were. But I in admiration, like, because you gotta also understand, we were rookies to the industry.
Right.
I had been in the industry, but I wasn't in the industry.
Right, exactly. So, I think I didn't get into the industry until in 2020.
I didn't meet you till.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I met her when she was 33. So to me, she was still a baby. She was still a baby. But it's like, you know what though? Her wisdom just drew us in.
Right. That's why.
That's what she's saying.
Phenomenal. Like, what is she? And
who is this little girl?
What are you doing? What $40 signups? Like, what? I thought it was amazing, right?
I think in September we should run that back.
Can you show me how? And she was like,
it was a fat plastic for me.
It would always be like this. Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
You know why? I did not trust not one person. I never could trust. I always, when I first came into network marketing, I thought we were a family. I was used to playing sports that if you shared the same name on the jersey, that we were family. And when I saw people did not operate like that, I just stayed to myself. Because I don't do funny style like at all.
Here's the deal. Honestly, y'all, so my team and I, we just did the $24.95 play, right? But honestly, this $40 play is so major because think about it. They can take one pack for themselves and make $240 off of these other 3 packs. This is a major play, and I've been talking to our team about it and how to flip this because, but like this right here is the salvation pack.
That's right.
Literally what I call it, because this is the game changer. It's a life changer. It's a game changer in your finances, in your body, because detox is so important. It's the foundation of everything that we do. Even when it comes to you not needing to lose any weight, we're talking about pure transformation because of how you're going to feel. So I'm still detoxing.
That's the foundation of your transformation and mine too.
Yep. Where's the picture, Roz? Let's get the pictures because you know what? They not like us. We're gonna talk about it. They ain't like us. They not like us.
You were so cute in Chinese though, and Rosa was cute too.
Look at this.
Real Filipino.
I ain't had no neck. Look at this.
You was still.
Oh, that out, Nina. Wow.
You was fabulous though.
This was 3 months before my surgery too. This.
Wow.
3 months before the surgery.
How much did you weigh?
242 pounds.
At 5'4", right?
5 foot.
298.
Wow.
298.
Wow.
5'3". But not only did we do this for ourselves, we know how to show other people how to do this. We know how to empower other people. Number one, beyond you gotta, it goes beyond the supplements, y'all, beyond the products. Beyond the products, we need to remind you of who you are. Because if you don't understand who you are and why you deserve wellness, then you'll keep repeating and recycling, going right back to the same old person that you were. This is not about doing a 360. This is about doing a 180. You turn away from where you are and you don't go back. And that is why we ain't hating on no way. We want you to feel good and look good and be good. And so we just need to remind you of who you are. True transformation takes place here first. And that's why I love network marketing, because network marketing did this for me. Network marketing did me what going to church 5 days a week didn't do. And I'm not here to bash the church. That's not what I'm saying. I hope you hear my heart, that because network marketing gave me the space to be able to tell my story without shame, guilt, without feeling that scarlet letter. You know, network marketing accepted me. It was like, come as you are, the real true come as you are, because network marketing does 3 things. It builds character, exposes our flaws, but it compresses time.
That's right.
When I started in network, compared to network marketing, just in the outer world, you're just a big woman. You're just a big woman. And so I always, looked at it like I wasn't anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just because of my size. And that was because I had that low self-esteem, And I say it like that because I don't have that anymore. But when I see this woman right here, I think about a hardworking woman, but very unhappy. And I also see a depressed side with a fake happy. And I would always walk around happy, but I wasn't happy. But I was going to always show up as a happy person. But when I got in network marketing, and that's when I learned about the personal development, starting with my mind, changing the way I think, not just about everything, but also about myself. And this is where I learned that I could change, and I'm going to give myself a chance, because I never gave myself a second chance, and not even the first chance, but I gave myself a chance when I joined network marketing. That's what I love about it. You really get a change. You really change.
Yes.
And I like the fact that you have people that are around you that make you step up to the plate. So for instance, like me,
that conversation.
Yeah, conversation. Or like me, I used to play professional sports, and when I see women like Nina, like I'd seen Nina when she was bigger, right? But I've not that size, but I've seen her. Nina, when you lost weight, and Dr. Trium told you this, some people, when they lose weight, you can tell they used to be fat, like bigger. So when they're losing weight, you just see them as a big person who lost weight. But the way that you transformed yourself, you look really good. You look like you've never been big before. And so what I like is to have women like yourself that are telling women, you don't only have to lose the weight, but you can look good. Like it used to be this thing that was trending of saying like, you don't want to be skinny. Yes, you do.
Yes,
you do want to be skinny. By the way, skinny is back in, just so everyone knows. So you do want to be
skinny and rich.
That's right.
That's right. I do.
But you didn't only lose weight. What I like is that you lost weight and you bossed up. Like you didn't just lose weight, you lost weight and you bossed up, and you look really good. So as your sister, I'm going to tell you, I like seeing women like you that are 52 years old and you look better now than what you did in your 30s. I know, right? And salute to Rosalind too. Because when I saw Rosalind, I seen Rosalind at her biggest. And just to see how she's disciplined herself, and she's aging backwards now. And I always tell her how pretty she is, and she's already really cute. And so just watching her work her way back down to her original self. Did you see when she posted a picture of her and Travis on the motorcycle?
Yes, that's crazy. He don't even look the same. Like Travis don't even look the same. It's like, whoa.
He doesn't. No, but you are setting a standard too. So for me, being a 37-year-old woman, like I said, having the epiphany, I'm like, if I'm around these 50-year-old women who are strutting in the room, I can't be a 37-year-old woman and not strut in the room. So that's what I am excited about. And that's why I tell you all the time. I tell Twyler and Rosalind, you guys look really, really good. And so I'm just excited to be your friend.
Yeah, Twyla look good. 56, y'all.
Twyla,
hello.
Twyla, put your ring light in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah, put your ring light in front of you.
All right.
So
50 is the new 50
is the new. I was talking to my friend about that. And we were making a joke because men say women after like 40, 45 years old or something are expired. Please, you can get a 20-year-old these days.
And we'll run circles around them.
No, seriously.
Seriously.
Just what it is. I love
I 52. I feel amazing. As a matter of fact, people ask me all the time when people see me that haven't seen me in a long time, and they always say they see me on social media, like, Nina, you small on social media, but when they see me, they're like,
"You for real,
really
for real.
You are small, like."
Yes.
But not small in a way where like you look so good. And they'll ask me like, well, how do you feel? And I tell them, alive.
Yeah.
That's what these
supplements do. I was just saying today, obviously I was talking to a group on Facebook when I was hula hooping, and I said, what happens is, if I had not done anything when I gained those 14 pounds, and then next year I gain another 14, and then the next year, I gain another 14. And before you know it, I mean, that's 28 pounds, larger, which is a lot. And, and so people's like, well, you wasn't that big. Well, I was big enough that I couldn't fit anything that none of my suits, none of my dresses. And I wanted to do something about it. And so I just believe whatever you're seeking is also seeking you. And it takes some discipline, but also sometimes there is some things, because for me, it was menopause. And I'm like, wait a minute, I've never had a weight issue, and I'm not even a big eater like that. And, so anyway, it was menopause. So sometimes there's things that's going on in the body that's causing you not to be able to lose weight. But you have to be very, very, just in tune with your body. I knew something was going on. Yep. And that weight loss candy, man, I lost 14 pounds in 45 days. And so it was amazing. And so now, the other day when I had that, I don't want to say it's a scare, but I was having a really bad headache. And I said, well, maybe I'm just exhausted.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, hey, check your blood pressure. I didn't even know high blood pressure caused a headache. Like those were some symptoms. And when I checked it, it was elevated. And I remember reaching out to Nina. It's like, hey, what do we have that's good for high blood pressure? She's like, B-cardio. And I'm like, okay, I take it, but I wasn't consistently taking it because I like to elevate. That gives me great energy. I feel good. But anyway, took the B-cardio 2 days. Third day, blood pressure was back to normal. And so I made a commitment to drink it every day. And just for preventative, like, I mean, it's a blessing at 56. I don't take any medication for anything. But I can tell you most of my life, though, when I think back, I've been on supplements because I've been selling supplements. So for 27 years, I've been on supplements.
And you look good.
Yeah. No, thank you. And I just think that that's part of it. It's nothing is by accident. It's deliberate. And that's just something we aren't really taught, about preventative. It's always after the fact. You go and find out you got cancer, and boy, now you're trying to detox. And,
the real, one of the biggest plays is that cocktail she talking about. That cocktail is gonna make Twyla. Did you put Elevate in it?
No.
So you keep moving yourself from the stage. Oh, you were trying to on purpose. My bad. Okay. One of the talk about it, Nina. So Twyla, let me just tell you what we're doing on here. Okay. We're activating in August. So this is an infomercial. We're selling to people right now. Okay. I'm selling my 10 bags on this live. So if you are watching this from my page and you're ready to get your miracle juice, okay, put it in the comments. If you're watching it on Nina's page, put in the comments. On Twyla's page, we both got 10 bags of this to sell today. It's 70% off. Ask your person for whatever, but you got to get your miracle juice, guys. This is what's going to be creating millionaires around the world. I don't know about you, Nina and Twyla, but my goal is to put this on the shelf of the kitchen of every woman in the world. And I'm going to start in the cities and in the zip codes because this is a purposeful, powerful product. But Nina, talk about the cocktail. That's what I just got up. I want to actually, Twyla, I said, I'm going to start actually just being all in on the product like Nina. We were at my house. I'm like, dig, I can't lose no freaking weight. This is so annoying. And she just looked at me and she goes, you do not consistently take those products. And I was like, yes, I'm like, no. Yes, right. The money is so good that I don't. And that's what's so funny when people talk about people who sell weight loss. When the products are really good, sometimes you do fall off on your product because so many people are ranting and raving about it. It's like familiarity breeds contempt. But when I see that she really do use that, I asked her at my house, I said, so you use them products every single day, don't you? And she was like, every single morning.
But you know what? Let me just say this. All of us, just as humans, we always focus on what it is that we're good at. And you're good at, personal growth, development, building, just talking to people, maybe having people to grow. Not that any of us aren't good at that as well. We all are. But Nina has used these products effectively everywhere she's been.
Yeah.
She's used
everywhere she's been.
Everywhere she's been. So it is a whole habit.
It is a habit. And that's how she makes over $500 and $600 a day. So yesterday, listen.
Well, let me just finish this. Because I want
people that's
watching. Huh? I want people that's watching to not to start wherever they are. That's my point. And honestly, Nina's had a jump start on us because she had a goal. I had an income goal. She had a weight loss goal. You had an income goal. She had a weight loss goal. However, though, the weight loss goal still got her to the income. But I'm just saying that's why it's just automatic for her, because what she's transformed into is something she truly loves, and it's great. So she's not going to go without the products. I am on the money side, but
let me say this:
and
when you're making $500 to $600 a day in your Cash App.
Yep.
So what happened yesterday, Nina? Because I had this conversation with Twyla, because me and her both do this. So yesterday when I called her, I told her that I'm going to sell 10 bags of the B Cardio. And she said, yeah, after my live yesterday, I sold 2 bags. Mm-hmm. And I said, see, that's what we don't do. Mm-hmm. Like Nina sells and she does it and this kind of stuff, but we got to do both. So yesterday I made $150 and I posted it. So when you start making that cash also, it'll keep you focused. But I was just telling the story because you use those products every single day. So I lost 17 pounds in 2 weeks. Twyla, you was there. Remember when me and you, Nina, went out to eat and I ordered that plate of food and I said, I cannot eat this food. Now I like to eat and I'm 6'1".
Pot roast, y'all. She loves pot roast.
I could not eat it. Like I could not eat it. But I'm glad you reminded me at my house. You said, girl, you are not consistent with those products, because if you are consistent with the products, you are going to feel good and you are going to lose weight. So if you're not losing weight, your butt ain't consistent, period.
That's how I know. I've been eating a lot. I've been because I've been cooking every day.
Yep.
Being literally working from home for real, I've been cooking every day.
Yep.
And I've been eating. But I do believe, because there are products I take every day, it stops me from blowing up.
Yep.
Tell us about Tyler.
I'm gonna let you talk. Go, please,
right.
so people can get their cocktail ordered.
We need to get it ordered. But I want to say this: Twyla lost that weight. She didn't even, and it wasn't even intentional. Nope. She was eating the candy and enjoying the candy. And I remember 2 weeks later, she was like, "Wait a minute, let me go try something new." She didn't even realize it happened. Stanisha was eating the candy. She didn't even realize that it was happening. It's so good. That's number one. It's so good that you'll just eat it, and you're like, and then you look up. And you're like, whoa, my legs look better. My arms look better. My stomach went better. I'm not eating as much, right? So this to me, it was an accident that it became the cocktail. Let me talk about that first. So
talk about it.
I am. Cardio is a raspberry flavored beverage. Well, if anybody knows, raspberries can be a little bitter. They just naturally, that fruit is a little bitter. They're not sweet like blackberry. Okay. So when I was drinking the Cardio by itself, I was like, well, it's a little bitter. I don't know if I'm going to really stomach that early in the morning on my way to the gym. Paul can just chug it down. But, I got taste things going on, textures and taste, right? So I loved the flavor of the Elevate, but I was like, I'll just take the capsule and drink this. And then I said, wait a minute, let me just try it. Let me mix them together and see what happens. And I remember the first day I mixed it together, Stanisha was like, Nina, you can't mix all that together. That is too much. And I was like, no, it's not. This is delicious. I felt amazing because 4.5 servings of fruits and vegetables, and even our very own doctors on our team will let you know, ain't no way you're not chewing that much food every single day when it comes to your fruits and vegetables to get all of the nutrition that you need. And what happens is we don't eat properly. We just don't. We don't eat the amount of times we should eat. So what happens is our body stores the fat. Yep. And when we understand it, even when we're cooking our vegetables, the empty calories and the foods are empty because all of the nutrients are in the water from the vegetables we cook, and we cook them all tender, and so you're not getting the nutrition you need from the foods that you eat, which is why the 4.5 servings of fruits and vegetables, broccoli, spinach, blueberries, strawberries, right? All of that in the beets, I'm not eating beets. Right. I'm just not going to eat beets, right? I don't like beets, but I get it in here. I get it in this drink, which is why, and then the nootropics, right? So if you're a woman that's going through perimenopause, menopause, you're sad all the time. You have a high level job, so you're stressed all the time. Maybe you've got some anxiety going on. Maybe you've got kids that you're taking care of. You're by yourself, and there's anxiety behind. How am I going to make ends meet? This is the product that keeps us even keel, steady, because the nootropics gives us that happy feeling. But for me, the thing we don't even talk about is the medicinal mushrooms, the mushroom blend that's in this one little pack or the capsule if you desire. But I like the combo. This is the cocktail. All right. Y'all ladies know we like a good cocktail. Stop playing. All right.
Not me. I don't drink.
So shiitake mushrooms, reishi mushrooms, if it was a lightning strike down. But anyway, shiitake mushrooms, reishi mushroom, and chaga. Now, Twyla, we have a product, a chaga. So now we had to take that all separately. Remember, y'all, back in the day, we had to take chaga separate from the energy capsule. Now we're using this. It has everything in it and 2,000% B12. But
so why, Nina? So why do women over the age, women that are watching this? First, I want you to why should women over the age of 50 take that cocktail every morning?
Well, because as we age, our magnesium, our potassium, our stress levels increase. Okay. And especially once you get to 50, you're seeing more life behind you than you believe is in front of you. Now, for me, I got another 70 years because I'm going to live to 120. So for me, I don't see a lot of life behind me and I still see a lot of life in front of me because especially because I'm on these natural supplements.
Right.
But every woman, especially over 40, not even 50, it's over 40, as we begin to go through perimenopause and into menopause, our magnesium levels drop. Our potassium levels drop. And that is why African American women especially are prone to cardiovascular issues and heart disease because those levels drop. So if you're getting those cramps in your legs while you're sleeping, right? While you're wearing your heels, you take them off, now your legs are cramping and things like that. It's because your body is low on potassium and magnesium. So this literally, I just feel like if you've got jobs with benefits, you've got friends with benefits, why not have a drink with benefits? A cocktail.
Let me ask you a question. How much money do you make in your Cash App and stuff every day? Because you have, like Whitney said the other day, when you're tired of getting 10 to 20% commission off of a sale, how much money do you make averagely? I mean, I know, but just so the people know, how much money do you average just in straight cash every day?
Okay, so we used to say our goal was $100 a day, and Tanisha was like, Nina, come on, you do $100 a transaction. Stop it with the saying 100. So then she said you have to declare $250 a day in retail. So I do actually average about $300 to $350 on a low day, $300 to $350 on and I've had $1,000 retail days.
How much have you made so far today?
$160.
Listen, why is people making life difficult?
Why do people? That came at 12:45 a.m. Because I put up a post saying I got B cardio and it's 50% off, and she bought 2 bags.
Roslyn, what about you? Tell us how you broke into. Thank you for that cocktail. How'd you break into this whole network marketing thing? Talk about your weight loss and how you're able to make money in your Cash App every day too.
Well, the lady just left. That's why I got off.
Talk about it. Put it in the
new customer.
Go to money. We can't see it.
Just follow the system. Just follow the system.
Put it up closer to the camera so we can see that. So what is that? $60?
$50.
What did you just sell?
She got 2 gallons.
Who got some gallons? What people really need to do is know where that money at. My mom calls me every day, Twyla, to let me know how much money she made.
Right.
My mom said, when I stopped selling the drink to shrink, my mom called me, Nina, and she said,
I know. She was
mad.
Oh, right.
Twyla, she was mad.
Called me. First, okay, I got 2 funny stories. First, when I left the first network marketing company we were in with the detox team, my mom called me and said, I'm not going to say the CEO's name. Let's just say his name was Bill, right? This was back in 2016. And so when I was leaving the company, she said, you think you could give me Bill's number? I still want to sell the tea. I said, I hate him. No, I'm not giving you his number. She was like, so, and then when I did Drink to Shrink and I decided I wanted to stop that, she said, I'm not going to lie to you, Tanisha. I'm going to still sell my tea, but I just won't put it on the internet.
That's a shame. Stopping her from getting her daily pay.
Right.
Once we came over here, she was like, Tanisha, find out how much money Nina made today. Because she was using me as her I loved it.
I told my mom, would you please stop messaging Nina, please? And she was like, I can message that little girl if I want to. I said, she's not a little girl. That's a grown woman.
She thought I was your age. She thought I was your age.
Yeah.
So funny.
No, really. So that was a new customer, and all I did was follow that. I just followed the system. She's one of my messaging. She's somebody that I messaged and weeks ago. And anyway, she asked questions, and I'm sometimes we're like, I don't want to talk about another company or what have you. And she said, is this that other juice? I said, no. And I'm just gonna do like this. I'm not gonna say no names, but she said like, so she said I was watching somebody else's for a while, but she said I know yours works. Yours works.
Mm-hmm.
Yours do work. And I was like, okay. So anyway, that's how that went about. But as far as my journey is concerned, I did a whole lot of stopping more than I did staying consistent. But what happened to me was hot dog it, Roz. You're gonna be fat forever if you don't get your what together. And that's really what it is. I don't want to be fat.
Nobody
Y'all
wants to
see
be
this?
fat.
This is not comfortable. Have you ever flying on an airplane trying to squeeze in them little bitty uncomfortable seats, especially when you can't afford first class?
And the most annoying thing is I hate to say this, but if you see someone coming down that aisle,
you be like, please don't sit beside me.
Please don't sit next to me.
Because they're not the ones that are going to be uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Because they're going to be.
Exactly. That's annoying.
It's whatever. And you over there like, oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable. And it's not my fault. I'm not throwing any shade on anybody because I've been on both ends. I've been on the uncomfortable end because I was uncomfortable in fact, knowing I was making everybody else uncomfortable. And I've been uncomfortable because the person on the other side or on both sides of me had so much. And I'm riding on the airplane like this. And I got to ride and sleep like this. So I'm telling you, so it's no shade to anyone. But you got to get sick and tired and
that's the key.
Love yourself enough to want to do better and feel better. Good grief.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's the key. I think the easy thing is that when you have products that you can drink, even like with the raspberry, it does have a little bitter taste, but I mean, I'm almost done with it.
Right.
And it's just easy to drink because I know the benefits. And I tell people either drink this or drink that colonoscopy stuff you need or drink that chalky stuff you got to drink for colonoscopy. Drink this, or you're gonna have all this nasty stuff that you got to take medication when you're in the hospital. So I mean, the return of drinking something that may not be sweet, that's the problem. We always want so much sweet stuff. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Be like this. Drink that or be like this.
Y'all, people have parasites and worms and don't even know it. But they don't want to detox.
Nina, somebody, Shelva Woods. Oh, okay.
I sent it to her. She was looking for me last night. Yep.
Okay, yeah. She said she thought she got the wrong number.
I did. I put the number right there for her.
So if you're watching this live on my page, I've got a 70% off on the Miracle Drink. You can get 2 bags for the price of 1. I've got 10 I'm selling today. So if you're watching it from my page, if you're a part of the team,
you're watching it from my page. I have 10 to sell today as well.
That's right.
If you are watching it from my page and you are in the 50 club and you want to look good and feel good, then I've got these on sale, 70% off today.
That's right.
And if you're watching it on my page and you want to learn how to hula hoop at 56 with a weighted hula hoop and lose weight, feel good, feel great, and have on a suit with shorts, then buy from my page.
That's right.
So if I stand up, I have shorts on.
I got on shorts too. Look.
Yeah.
Well, at least you matching, because I'm not matching.
You still look cute.
I got on sweatpants. I did not.
So let me tell y'all what this is. So this is actually the blue tea mixed with the drink to shrink together. And so I'm on my journey for 20 pounds in the month of August. If you're watching this, in the comments, how much weight would you like to lose this month? Like, do you ladies have any body goals, even if you don't need to lose weight? Like, what's your body goals for August?
So for me, I just want, obviously as you get older, you start having cellulite. So I want to just tone up like my thighs.
Okay.
I want to tone up my thighs and the cellulite. So that's kind of a goal. I don't necessarily am looking to lose weight. I don't want to gain any, but I just want to feel good. I want to feel the energy that I feel.
Do you feel different from when you were in your 40s to 56?
You know, I was thinking about that the other day. I feel this. I think I feel the same.
That's awesome. That's because you're healthy. Do you feel different, Nina?
Heck yeah. I feel a lot. Like honestly, I feel alive because
so you feel better than how you felt in your 40s.
Yeah. So you got to understand this right here. This is not even 30. I wasn't even 30.
Oh.
How you were in your 20s?
I was in my 20s, late 20s here.
Wow. And what about the other one?
This one is right before I had Paige. This is right before I had Paige. So here I was 41, right? About 41.
Really?
Yes.
Had I met you then?
Yes, you met me. Well, so it is the thing. You met me once I kind of started losing a little bit. By the time you met me is when we first came.
When I met you, you didn't have Paige yet.
Yes, I did. I had Paige when I started.
She was a baby.
She was a baby. She was in my arms while I was doing the presentations.
Oh.
Yep. I
just remember her when you would say good morning, and then she was little and she was good morning. She was trying to mimic you.
She was doing it right. But I met you physically. Well, I met you in August, but really met you where we like knew each other in February in Houston when we had the Valentine's Day recognition dinner, the ceremony. It was my first time ever being on stage. Y'all were in the white sofas around y'all were in the sofas around the stage, and it was my first event. And that's when I met you. And it was my first time. So I had lost 50 pounds by that February. I started August 16th of 2014. By February, I was down 50 pounds and I had made $30,000. And we had the little check. We had the little cardboard, little $30,000 check. And we had that dinner. It's the first time I had met a whole bunch of people. I was like, wow, okay, this is cool. And I remember in a size 12.
I don't remember you being really, that's all I was asking. I think, you always just dress so well and always carried it so nicely. You know what I mean? And I think that's a big deal too, that, even, when you aren't at your ideal weight, to still, carry yourself, but still have the goals to lose the weight. And so, congratulations to you.
Let me show y'all something. Look at this. Can I show y'all something real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is where Nina, all the queens of the retail, whatever you want to call them, why they make cash flow every single day. And a lot of network marketers, including myself, are missing out on real, the girl brings an extra $12,000 a month in from talking about product. And so if you have product the way that we do and the price that we have, there's no reason why your Cash App does not have an extra $100 a day. So I just want to tell you something really quick, how someone like Nina or someone or Tawanya, where they're getting that consistent cash flow. Now, they don't follow this exact strategy, but it's basically what it is. It may just not be the number, right? So if you want to make an extra $100 a day, it's never been easier to make an extra $3,000 a month, guys, with a $79 investment. And Nina's even brought it down some to $40. Show those 4 packs, right? So if you're watching this and you're ready to launch your business, okay, then let's talk about it. Okay, so as we go on this mission of 1 million people, then what we need are people who are ready to spread the message with us. Okay, and when you're ready to spread the message with us, we will show you how to make an extra $100 a day. Nina and Rosalind, hold up, Nina, real quick. Hold up a Cash App and show them your Cash App real quick. Okay. This is not a joke or a game. All right. These ladies are living financially free. So what's that for the last 2-3 days?
Mm-hmm.
So guys, imagine like most people have Cash App cards and all of that kind of stuff. Imagine you just literally every time you go to the store, you got money in your Cash App and things like that from the strategies that we show. And Nina is the queen of showing you how to get a transaction on the internet. Rosalind, show your cash that the lady just dropped off to you. Okay. Show her the cash. You got some money in your Cash App right now?
No, I don't have any in my Cash App.
But she just got $50 to her door this morning. So what you want to think about the fact that the internet is like really, y'all really are trying to like go viral on TikTok and all this kind of crap. When they're what Facebook trying to catch a rhythm, when you can make an extra $100 a day with our system, right? So this is what happens. If you focus and launch, like what Nina just told you with $40 and $97, right? You're going to get the gallons, show them those gallons if you want to come in with a strategy. Your first goal, regardless if you're using the instant tea, the morning cocktail, it does not matter, is to acquire a customer base of 48. Somebody say 48 for me, okay?
48.
Now, Nina has and Rosalind has a way bigger customer base than 48 people. But when you get a customer base of 48 people, what happens next is if you're giving them that one pack, where's that pack again, Nina, of a gallon, if your 48 people stay consistent with you, of ordering their gallon of their detox tea from you every week, what's 48 times 30? 48 times 30.
1440.
So you're making $1,500 a week. So even if it took you 6 months, listen to how you get to the residual income. Even if it took you 6 months to acquire a customer base of 48 people that buy their drink to shrink from you weekly, you would add an extra $6,000 a month to your job's income. And it's so simple. You can start the business for $40, $48. And so the system is so simple. You purchase your core 48 supplies, which we train you on that, which you can get started today for $40 or $79 if you want to go big, $300, right? You begin reposting pictures on your page in your core 48 group, which we show you. Nina shows you how to use right now. She's averaging about 2 to 3 signups from her Instagram, but we don't have any secrets over here. So we're going to show you what to do. So we're going to show you how you post on social media to get these customers. You have your own powerful customer group, and your goal when you come in for the first 6 months is to get a customer group of 48 people that buy weekly from you. Nina, about how many people, and what starts to happen is that's just one person giving you 30, but your customer average price transaction is what, like 150, 200?
At least 110.
Exactly. So you can cut that 48 and divide it by 3 because most customers are buying from you more than just a gallon, right? So what's the psychology of this 48, right? Some people sell drink to shrink for 35. Some people sell it for 40. It doesn't matter. But if you come in here because of the price point of our company, the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. But on average, you're only spending about $5 to have a pack of the drink to shrink, right? Once you're a distributor of the opportunity, $30 is going to be profit if you're selling it for 35, right? So now if you do 30 times 48, you're making $1,440 a week. Right? And remember, because you're creating a core 48, this is an extra $6,000 a month. So imagine, let's talk about that for a second, because a lot of times, you know, people get distracted by the big income earners and all of that kind of stuff. You guys are all moms and have households and all this kind of stuff. What is it like? And anybody can go first. Seriously, people are underestimating that Cash App money and that PayPal money. What is it like to know when you go to the store, oh yeah, I just had somebody's Cash App me $60. I don't even need to use my bank money, my savings account, or anything to do anything because I'm on social media promoting powerful product.
I went to Kroger
Hold on, I'm about to add you. Go ahead.
You see Kroger?
Yep.
You see that I was able to go. You see my daughter's school underneath that I was able to pay the PTA fees and buy a t-shirt at her school on the first day of school. No, like that is serious, that I don't have to go into the earned income. Like my check can go to reinvesting in my business and paying my bills and saving. Reinvesting, paying my bills, saving, tithing, reinvesting. That's what the check is for. But I can do the frivolous, like we're going to take our grandkids. Our grandkids showed up this weekend, right? We didn't know they were coming. It wasn't planned. But I'm not worried about what I'm going to do with them this weekend, because right now I'm sitting on almost $1,000 sitting in my cash app that we can utilize to go and do something with our grandchildren.
Right. Hold on a second. But when you can pay your flight ticket.
Hold on. Show us what you got. Okay.
We got receipts, right? We got receipts.
You know, you got to buy groceries. We have to pay tuition.
We can't see the flight ticket. Point to it and show them so we can see. Where is
they
the
see
flight
United
at?
Airlines. It don't matter how much.
It do matter how much it is. $213 in your cash app. That's powerful.
Yeah, that is powerful.
It's a big deal. Do you know how many people see the Okay, this is what I'm on, Twyler, and what I'm starting to remember. When you've made so much money, you get out of touch with reality. And I know for me, I've gotten out of touch with reality. So for me, like if I see someone on the street, I'll give them $100. And the people around me be like, why did you just give them that much money? And for me, I'm like, $100 is not a lot of money. Yes, it is.
It is. It's perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
And that $213 is really cool that you bought I'm sure that's the last minute flight to Houston.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's really cool. That is really, really cool that you can I'm gonna order me a Cash App card. I don't have a Cash App card. And as a matter of fact, I'll be honest, I stopped using Cash App because I got frauded and they took like $800 and something, and then another $1,500, and I deleted the app from my phone. But I need to definitely.
So and here's what's cool about that, right? What I need everyone to remember on this 1 million run that we have of impacting 1 million people. And I've always said, I see leaders do this too. As leaders start training, they change as leaders start winning, the way they train changes to where they are at the moment. But you got to remember where you were before you became somebody, you or someone. You have to remember what it feels like to be at the restaurant and know God doggone well that your car is 50 cents short on the bill, and calling my twin sister. And it's not because like I was poor, like I could have called my mother. But what I know is when I had my big rise in network marketing, I forgot. And so what God does is he reminds you. And when he reminds you, you say, this is a feeling that I don't ever want to feel again. And I remember that I had to change my prayer to be, or one of my declarations to be, that there is a low that you don't have to go anymore, but you will only not go there anymore if you are in gratitude. Your gratitude is high enough to remember where you came from. And so what happens in the industry, I feel that I see, including myself, because I reminded myself of this for the last few months, that don't forget, like you're becoming unrelatable to people. And when you become unrelatable to people, and $100 ain't a lot of money, and somebody being $20 short is not a big deal, what happens is you change your conversation. So everyone's talking about $50,000 a month. But what about knowing that you got to go to the grocery store and you hope that check hit so you can afford your bills and your payment? Or on the first, I heard my friend tell me this yesterday. She said, one of her people said they always pay their rent late because their check don't come to like the 4th or the 5th. So they always have to acquire the late fee. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's how normal people really be living, which leads me to this lifestyle bonus. When you think about network marketing and what it takes to make the type of income that we've been able to make, we worked very hard for that. Before you get to the hard, you can do the easy. right? Mm-hmm. And the way you do the easy is by adapting to the fact that there is a way that you can have money in your Cash App and in cash every single day. And if you ain't selfish enough, this is when these lifestyle bonuses start popping up. If you aren't selfish enough to put 2 people on game, okay, and they put 2 people on game, company gonna pay you $100 a month. If you're not selfish enough to put 3 people, remember how it felt when you were in the grocery store and you had to tell them, no, put that back, I don't want it, because you saw that last swipe in the aisle took you over the amount of money you had available to you. If you can remember that, and you can inspire 3 people to make an extra, $100 a day or $200 a day, then you'll make an extra $300 a month. And our company, everyone's goal for 2024, get 5 people to make an extra $100 a day. And don't forget, and if everyone keep it 100, there's been times where people were edifying me about how much money I had because that's what I made. You don't know if I still got it, right? And so being able to be relatable to people is a big deal. And so that's what I'm really on. Even how I got really passionate about the B cardio was I'm like, wait a minute, these people are in your group telling you that they've got off their blood pressure medication, that they're not doing all of this, and you're so far removed from issues that it's not a big deal to you. And until you come back down to reality that your aunt passed away from high blood pressure and kidney failure, you'll hit a glass ceiling until you humble yourself. And so that's why I'm really on just relating to a regular, I don't want to call him a regular person, but I want to relate so I can help, And I think, Nina, that's what you do a really good job at doing, is no matter how much success that you had or the image you could maintain, you've never been too good to get on this internet and sell them products. But I'm coming for you.
Come on. My life, I always say, and people think it's a cliche when I say it, that when I say network marketing didn't just change my life, but it saved my life, but it did. Mm-hmm. It did. It saved me from being stuck in a place where I thought that my past dictated my future. Mm-hmm. And then as the transformation of my mind began, so did the transformation of my body, because your body is only going to follow what the mind says about you.
That's right.
You can't get around it. You can't get around your perception of yourself. Mm-hmm. And when I began to understand that I was able to tell my story from a position of victory and not shame, we want you to tell your story. Tell us your deepest, darkest stories, because we're not here to judge you. Like, can you believe she did that? We're like, whoa, and you still alive. Like, you're still in your right mind enough to tell that story. Girl, you got some power. Like, that's on. That's what we're on. Wait a minute, you were raped and you didn't lose your mind. You were on drugs and you didn't lose your mind. You prostituted yourself and you didn't lose your mind. You had babies out of wedlock. You ended up in divorce. You were obese, depressed, wanted to take your life, and you didn't lose your mind.
That's right.
Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate that. We're going to put you on a pedestal for that. Where before you might have felt shame, we're telling you your story is tell it in victory. Don't tell it in shame. Because then you can turn that story, you turn your pain into your power.
That's right.
You're going to turn your pain into your power and tell you how to make some money from that story. Boom.
That's good.
They're not like us.
For real.
They're not like us in real life.
Absolutely.
No.
In real life. So
when people can take what they've been through and turn it all the way around, that's when you find yourself. But a lot of times you're not around the right people.
That's right.
You're just not around the right people. You need to get around some people that are really going to propel you and catapult you to where you really want to be.
Mm-hmm. So join 40, 80, 150, or 300. 40, 80, 150, 300. 40, 80, 150, 300. 40, 80, 150, 300.
Somebody put that in the comments.
Join for 40, for 80, 150, or 300. And the reason why is because, come on, $40, y'all. And even if you gotta,
does that include the shipping?
$46.01.
Wow. And no sign up. There's no sign up fee on that either, huh?
Nope. 40, 60, 40, 80 rather, 40, 80, 150, or 300. There's no sign up fee on a $300 pack either. It's like $313 or something like that. So 40, 80, 150, 300.
You know, the reason that this the 1 million project is going to be so powerful is I think that the industry as a whole of network marketing has stopped being relatable to the average person. And I think us as leaders, that's why Jesus always sat with the lower, whatever that means. But he always was in remembrance of reality. Like imagine, I see a lot of industries do this. Like imagine if Jesus had have been so caught up into the kingdom and his own personal power and what he accomplished and what he did, he would have been no good for anybody, because no one would be able to relate to him. And that's why he sat with the beggars and he sat with the drunkards. And that was, as I've been studying the principles of Jesus, that is what has pushed and promoted a lot of these things that we're doing, because I remembered that no matter how high and mighty Jesus was, obviously, they always wondered why he sat with the drunkards and the beggars. But because no matter how powerful you are, if you stop being relatable to people, people don't relate to you. And then no matter how powerful you are, you can't influence on the level that you could at first, because where you're pitching at, I don't even know what you're talking about. And so you bring it down to lamest terms, as people would say, and you remember the power of $20 in somebody's Cash App. You remember the power of telling someone it's going to be okay. You remember the power of, you got to remember, this is for me. I'm not maybe talking to y'all. I remember when I thought that it would be so cool to make $600 a month on Facebook, because that's what I got introduced to. That's how I came into network marketing. There was a thing where you sign 3, help 3, make $600 a month. And I remember I was over in Prague playing basketball, and the guy that signed me up, he was making $5,000 a month, but the entry success point was $600 a month. And I remember I called my mom and I was like, what? Because Facebook was new. And I was like, what if someone was making $600 a month on Facebook? And she was like, that would be crazy. But my mind over the years left that reality. So I stopped even talking that type of talk. And then I remember that you get into network marketing where the most honorable word was this $100,000 a month. And now nobody thinks that. I had when the lady told us, yeah, I'm only doing about $1,000 a week. Remember when you were just trying to do $1,000 a month?
She said $2,000 a week, and all of us
$2,000 a week.
Well, a lot of that has just come from the facade of
exactly.
Everybody's making all this money, everything is hunky-dory, everybody is this, everybody's that, and it's all fake and it's all a facade.
It really
is not true, and it's not real. Nope. The fact of the matter is, the dollar for anybody to come into something and earn $1,000 a week, that's phenomenal. You're talking about $4,000, extra a month, which is incredible income. And, just for me, I've always sat with the least, because I just believe in, if someone says you're the least, okay, let me help you. And let me help, let me, teach you what I know, and let me help you become the leader that God designed you to be. And people just think that what they see on social media is real, and it's not.
It's not.
And so then they feel defeated before they ever even get started. If you are, looking at this and you don't have all the skill, and you don't have, all of what you feel you're supposed to have. You don't have all the followers. You don't have all the dress up. You don't have all the jewelry and the diamonds and the pearls and all of that stuff. You can still start an industry, a business like this, with $40 and literally be able to change your life. I had my most success in a company where it was a $40 startup.
Yep.
And, we would set products out at our front door, for people to pick the product up. It was so many people coming to my door to where I couldn't continue to just open the door, because everybody, of course, wanted to have a conversation. But nonetheless, this is in this time of everything being elevated. Fuel is expensive. Groceries are expensive. You can get started in something like this and make that extra, $300, $400, $500, even if it's a month, that can go in addition to what you're currently earning. $100 a day is awesome.
Twyla, remember when I called you, I think it was in 2020, or you probably, I don't know if you remember this. And so it went from, Nina, $100,000 a month to everybody was making $1 million a month. And I said, my God, every single time you think that it is, they raise the number. And so people start lying about what they're making. And Twyla, do you remember when I called you? I said, okay, I am not a hater. I really, if that's the truth, I'm cool with it. I said, but are people, is this what's like really happening? Because if it is, then let's do it. If it's not, then stop raising the bar on people and making them think that they're not
winning.
Exactly, when you're lying. Because the truth is, and I was having a business conversation with someone about this, I said a compensation plan isn't even made for you to make $1 million a month. So since a compensation plan isn't, that's why in the binary they cap you at 20 or 25,000. Right. It's on purpose.
It's like my mentor. He said it's possible, but highly probable.
Right.
It's possible, but highly probable.
I went to Hollywood and I was with Jason Lee. I don't know if you guys know him. He's the owner for Hollywood Unlocked. And so he's got one of the biggest social media platforms. And so I was doing an interview with him. And when we turned the cameras off, I just was talking to him about how much money I make. And I was making about $120 a month and all this kind of stuff. And I had an epiphany that day that network marketers who get to that type of income, even the celebrities don't be making as much money as us. But in this industry, we lie so much that you're competing against people who aren't even really making that, when really we should be edifying an extra $5,000 a month, an extra $10,000 a month, an extra $1,000 a month. Most people
extra $1,000 a month.
If you can pay your rent through social media, what are we talking about? Because here's the thing, and Twyla, you've been saying this. Because the industry does not thrive on self-development and personal development anymore, people don't have no coof about them, as my sister would say. Remember when we used to hear from Jim Rohn that you work part-time on your fortune and full-time at your job till your part-time is paying you full-time. But the culture of the industry don't work like that anymore. So people are ashamed of that. Well, I'm not making that much. I'm just making $750 a month. What? People are taking part-time jobs to make $750 a month.
Yeah, and they're in a car all day.
In a car all day.
And people that they don't know. And I mean,
it's dangerous.
We have to change the narrative.
But we're going to change the narrative.
That's what I'm saying. We have to change the narrative, because people are lying and they're not telling the truth.
They're not.
And the bottom line is, in this industry, there's so many facets. That's you being early to the party is a big deal.
That's right.
You haven't,
positioning,
with a power leg.
That's right.
Cutting a deal. Hey, listen, when I do anything, there's got to be, and I learned this from my mentor. Mm-hmm. I mean, when I went to artists, I was like, hey, we saw Power Start was coming. It wasn't coming at the time that we wanted to get started. We got started in June. I remember we flew up there doing Father's Day, and we saw this Power Start, and we were like, we want to be grandfathered into the Power Start. Mm-hmm. And so, but guess what? He wasn't just saying yes and amen. Go do something. This is the goal. You do this. And so we had to go president in 30 days. Yep. He wasn't going to just give it to us.
Yep. I sat and watched leaders lie, and my mouth drops at what they are bold-faced lying about, and they have no conscience whatsoever about what they're lying about. And so with the 1 million, and then Nina, I'll throw it over to you. We ain't gonna we gonna focus on what we gonna do right. And what we're gonna do right is be fair. I heard David say something one time, Twyler. He said people are worried about who got a power leg and who got a deal. He said if you were really self-developed, you would just wonder why you didn't get one.
Hello.
So it comes a time where opportunity presents itself, but what we have to do is get the principle of the thing back to what the reality is, that you're supposed to work part-time on your fortune and full-time at your job till your part-time pays you more than your full-time. Nina, go ahead.
Which is why I retired myself in January of 2015 after being a hairstylist, a salon owner, and manager for over 25 years. I was able to retire myself. And then many years later, in October the 30th of 2022 is when I retired my husband. You see, it didn't happen right away. We had to make sure that we had his income producing more income than on his government job, his corporate job. Okay. And so even when you talk about the 40, 80, 150, and 300, this is the 150 pack right here too, where you can get 10 packs of the Elevate capsule sample packs, 3-day sample packs, 10 of these, and 10 packs of tea. Like, I don't know another company.
I don't either.
Like, to think that if you want to sell these for $25 a piece, that's $250. It gives you $100 profit on the. That's not even including what you're going to make off the tea. Not including that. I can turn one pack into a $40 sale, or I can turn one pack into an $80 sale.
Yeah,
because
that's great profit. Like, there's nowhere you could do that. That's great profit. Great profit. And don't even talk about them 28 sachets that's in a bag of instant tea that you can sell for $10 and make $280. $280, guys, on a $60 bag of tea. That's incredible.
I like the fact that when you talk about our opportunity, you can say whatever the heck you want to say. All the money is in the comp plan and the price of the product. So you might not walk into no $50,000 a month office building, and heck, it might not be able to talk to the owner of the company. But now all of a sudden, we've had before where people didn't like the owners because they were down their back and you can't have your own brand and you can't post this on. Now when you get the opportunity, you still complaining. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Because for me,
I've never had an owner in any company I've been in that I was able to have this whole conversation, this relationship with. Every single company, I was not privy to the owner. Every one of them.
Yep.
But they all knew me though.
Of course. Absolutely. And I love it. And I joke sometimes and say, anybody that got a whole bunch of strong Black women repping them, you gonna be the winner. Because if you can create a network marketing company, the industry is 80% women anyways. But we don't have the same ego and stuff that men do. And we don't care to make someone look better. I mean, never mind. Anyways, so
Can I say this real quick? Let's
and that piece.
I'm the product girl, right? Y'all know I'm the product girl. So I'm often seeking, like, if Dan might give me a little hint, like what we got coming down the line, right? Prepare me.
Right.
And there's a product that's being discussed that all I'm gonna say is this, Twyler, Rosalind, and you too, Stanisha. I can't give it away. Like, there's a product that's being discussed that is so hot on the market right now when it comes to looking good.
Say it.
I'm just going to say, like, when you're talking about tightening and toning your skin and cellulite and getting fit and the weight loss factor and the thing, and something that's going to, like, we already got the juice when it comes to our products. But this next thing that's being discussed, when I tell y'all, we're going to look like we had surgery.
Oh God.
I'm all for that.
Without the knife.
That's
I
right.
want to be a tester.
Funny, I just said that today. I was like, it's all natural. But probably if I wasn't so chicken, I probably would have did the knife and the.
Oh, me too. That's why I say don't judge people.
We gonna look like we had, and I'm not saying that in a like I'm telling y'all, like, if you could look good without having to do that, like, think about it. The candy is like Ozempic. If you could have the results without the
Nina,
shot.
is this your cousin?
It's not my cousin, but she's my brand new business partner.
Right. When you introduced her, I saw the last name. I thought it might have been your cousin.
We might be related somewhere down the line. Right. We might be distant cousins. But yep, Rosemary is brand new. She joined from watching on Instagram and Facebook. And so, but she's also been somebody that I've been talking to for a while. And then finally, this was her time. This was her time to make the move.
I'm going
sad. That's the great thing about this, because the thing of it is that people will watch that you have no idea that are watching you. My girl Sandra, I don't know if she's on here, but she hit me up. I met Sandra years ago through Big Irwin, and then she worked at Saks, and she hit me up yesterday saying, "Hey, I'm glad you feel better. I want to get the product." And I didn't even know we followed each other. So it's just funny how, it may not seem like you're getting traction and all of that, but people do watch. They may not like or comment, but they do watch.
I want to say this before we get off. Those of you out there, number one, you need to get in better health, shape. And for those of you all who are out there, who you need a little extra cash in your Cash App because maybe you don't have any money to get gas, or like Stanisha said, you're at the grocery store. And I do the same thing. I know Nina shows her receipts. I show my grocery receipts. You guys may not think that it's a big deal, but it is a big deal when you don't have to pull out the bank card. You just swipe your Cash App card of money that you've made, because all you're doing is sharing.
Let's all order the same Cash App card color with 1 million on it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
If you're watching this, you're part of the team, you should do it. How much it cost? $17?
It don't cost anything. You just pay the shipping.
I need to add Cash App back to my phone. Cash App.
Let's see. So Nina, and we about to get off of here in like 10 minutes, but when you're going live, just for the people that are watching this, like, what's amazing to me, just quick training for some people so they can make their extra money. Because
what cars y'all getting?
Okay,
where do you go to do that at?
Card. Okay, I'm gonna order a card. Okay,
where do you go to do that at?
You got the app. I'm gonna show you how to do it.
I have the app.
Okay,
that's the one I'm looking at.
Oh, look at the new colors they got.
They are cute.
I'm gonna order the black one.
Should we do black, or you already got one?
I'm doing the black metal card, but that costs $50. So,
which one you doing, Nina? The pink one? I'm gonna do the green.
I have this one right here, but they just added pink, so I'm gonna do the pink.
But we supposed to be the same color.
I thought we was doing the same color.
Okay, well, what color are we doing? The green. This one looks like our BFA colors, the one at the top.
The green.
What about the?
What do y'all go
the black?
What about the 1 million?
Rosalind,
we could do white
to get the card.
Click on the card at the bottom.
Go to your Cash App.
All right. Get a free card.
Yeah. And it'll say design a new card.
No, it has. How would you put 1 million on it? That green one is glitter. It says new.
Then you click on it.
That metal card will be pretty sharp.
Which one?
Metal card?
The metal one.
The metal.
It costs $50 though. You see
it?
But
it's black.
But it's black. Let's get the green card. This one.
I don't know. Guy want that sparkly freaking card.
We're not guys.
But we have men on our team.
Well, let them get their own color.
We have to all be in unison. So when we're posting with the product, it goes viral. What color card? White?
Well, I guess
Or just black.
white, or just the black one.
Not the black one.
Okay, let's just do the sparkly green.
Thank you.
Oh
Nina, we already know you're gonna get pink.
no, she ain't.
No, we doing the same color.
All right.
Right. So look, you can put little emojis on your thing.
It says person when you say personalize.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So click on that, and then what?
One, add.
I thought you was gonna put 1 million. How you do that? You can't.
You can type it on there.
Show you. No, you can even use the letters.
Where is it at?
I'm about to show you.
Edit personalization.
L. Okay, add. Let me add these two. Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh shit.
Twyler.
I said shoot.
My mom is probably on
I
here.
said shoot.
Okay, L, add.
Rosalind, what do you click on since they
Are you going to do the number 1 and then do 1 and then the word million?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let me fix that.
Okay, Twyler, go to the face. You see the face?
This little happy face?
Yeah, go to the happy face.
Okay.
Now scroll all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
And you'll see 1, and then you can do your typing. And every time you type a letter, you
gotta say add.
Yes.
Oh gee whiz.
Million, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me go back. I have to start over.
ION, not look, guys. This is the card we getting.
Okay.
Twyler, your girl is on here, Tracy.
And
hey, Tracy. Tracy say what color? Green.
The first card.
The first.
Twyler, type the whole thing. 1 million. Type it all at once.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna say this ain't working.
Girl, I just figured it out. Me and you in
Wait,
the same
what?
boat.
It only let me add 2 numbers, Rosalind.
Well,
what happens is when you try to put the extra L, it takes it off.
Right.
So you gotta add. I'm trying to figure it out now. I think we gotta.
I just type all mine out. Can you change the colors of the words or no?
How did you add the extra L? Because when
I just hit add on the top right corner, and then I went back to get the other letters.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Because it don't let you do 3 at a time.
It only let me do 2.
Oh, this isn't working.
Oh, come on. Why is it spelled backwards? Wait, listen.
No, you can move the letters around.
Oh, you sure can. Twyler.
Can you change the colors or no?
Twyler, change the letters around.
I did.
Okay. Those people probably thinking, well, they acting old.
What's this? Twyler, what you laughing at? When I say it, is it Lion or whatever?
This is funny.
All right. What little emoji am I gonna put?
So if you guys are on here, we're ordering our Cash App card, our 1 million Cash App card. Let me see yours. Okay.
How about that? Buy mine.
I put 1 million, period.
Okay. Order card. Let me send it to my address.
Where's the period at?
I don't think there is one.
55.
I see the squiggly line and the star. You might want to do the star if you want something at the end.
Susan said, put it up again. The card. It's the first card at the top.
So look at mine.
What little emoji you put? What is it? A light? Is a lightning?
Of love eyes and a lightning bolt.
Oh, because of Jimmy?
Oh, now it came back. It was gone.
Who? Where were you?
I don't know. My whole thing just disappeared. Now, I don't know why the heck my letters are all over my screen.
Now you just hit the check mark.
Yep.
Mine is all over my screen. I can't figure out how to keep it down at the bottom. Look.
Oh, you did it wrong.
Why you chose that? What you do? You got the grid.
Hopefully y'all got y'all cards ordered if you're going to want to be in the next photo shoot.
Did you get that on the? I can't. Once I don't know why it's going all over my screen.
Do the letters.
I did.
You were doing it, right?
And then letters keep going all over the whole screen instead of.
You put yours on grid. Mine was doing that at first, Nina.
I didn't touch nothing. I literally.
Oh, I see. That's
it keeps
mine.
saying grid. Yeah. See, it goes to a grid. Why is it doing that? I'll keep trying to figure this out. Hold on.
Oh.
When I click the
Tells
letter,
about your Cash App card.
All right, I got mine.
1 N-I-L.
How do you pay for it?
L-I-O-N.
You got me there. Okay.
Well, I had to add a card to here.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh man. How do I go back? Ah. Okay.
Y'all, the lady that just left, I made her take a I had her to take a green capsule. She texted me back. She said that vitamin got me feeling good.
I know that's right.
Not the vitamin. I don't know how to use Cash App. Okay. Edit profile, got that. Oh.
That keeps going in and out. So when I add the L-I-O-N, it goes on top.
Oh,
No,
you can move it around with your finger.
Oh, okay. 1. Here we go. 1 M-I. All right,
my sister has been tickled the last few days because she say every time she get on social media, I got a blazer on.
I want a blazer that y'all's is kind of bright. I want that color green.
You got to get it. This costs about $250.
Well, I don't need all that, but I can get one if I need to.
Well, yours look good too.
Tell her, Roslyn.
Wait till I lose this weight. I haven't got any custom suits yet because I don't want.
And when I do lose all this weight, I'm flying to Houston and we're going shopping.
Oh, you paying for me?
If you want me to.
Wow, that's the type
I'm
of
serious.
I need.
Hey, ain't nobody playing.
I know where it's tailed up.
Did you put anything else on there? Like, did you put any diamonds on there?
I didn't,
I
but
put an emoji and a thunderbolt, lightning bolt,
and a diamond.
I got the 3.
do it.
Yeah, I got I got the 3 little diamond things on the end.
Oh, I should have did that, but I went too fast. My card is already on the way, and I expedited it because I'm a leader, and I'll be the first person on social media with the card, inspiring you guys.
Whatever, Stanisha.
When I'm talking, Nina, her. My gosh, can you please send me that concoction today?
You won't get it. You don't get your mail fast.
It'll sit down there.
Your mail will sit downstairs for a while.
I hate the fact y'all know me. I really do.
Do you remember when I sent
you might have ordered it fast, but I bet you
And
will
it
have
sat-
ours before you.
No.
I sent her elderberry syrup, and it sat and sat and sat and sat.
Too cute, Nina. You got your little bling.
Got that diamond.
It's cute. Twyla put her little thunderbolt for Jimmy. What you put, Rosalind?
I put the little 3 stars.
Sean said, y'all ordered cards with glitter.
Yes, we did. And you got order one too.
It don't matter. Just use it. Who cares?
They don't have Cash App in Canada. Y'all got Venmo?
Sean, you just gotta tell them my coach gave it to me. Don't even look.
Don't even worry about it.
Close your eyes.
Get your card.
Tell them my card glitter because my coach like glitter. That's it. The green stand for money.
Let's go ahead and expedite that.
Yep, I expedited mine too.
All right, there we go.
You ordered? I ordered mine too.
Go on, Sean, and get your card. It could be glitter.
Cheryl, we're getting the official 1 million Cash App card because we're going in the month of August to show people how to get money to their Cash App. You know, something I would tell people is, I'm talking to our team, don't miss the lives that you have the opportunity to sit on the platform. Don't just figure it out, ladies and gents. Some people at work, though. That's me coming back down to reality.
That's true.
People be like, I can't get on live. I'm at work. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
I was at the gym. I was only going to get off if you told me to.
I'm excited for the future, guys. All right, everyone that's watching as part of the team, did y'all get y'all car ordered?
So it could say 1 million.
Sean said I'm at work. Don't tell nobody.
But Sean still gets it done.
Sean is a Capricorn. I got your back, Sean.
He still gets it done.
That's right. He really, well, that's because we are Capricorns.
And Tauruses.
Yes. The funny thing is that you and Sean are so close. And now, if our parents are, Nina, tell them what happened. Now, we shouldn't be joking.
No, we can't do it.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know where you're going. I'm a stop sign.
So y'all know you cannot talk about Capricorns and Tauruses as Christians. They say that's demonic, right? Because obviously we don't believe in horoscopes at all. No, but I say it.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. You quick to say, "Oh, she a Capricorn."
Yeah, exactly. So my mom told me one time. She said, "Where you get this mess from of asking people when their birthday is?" So Nina was on the live, And I commented and said, well, you a Taurus or a Capricorn, and her daddy was on it. And you know, her dad is a bishop. So all of a sudden, while Nina was on the live, I seen how mad she was. And I'm looking like, what happened? Like, did somebody say something?
It was you.
No, her dad, my mom do stuff like that too. Her dad told her, tell your friend you cannot talk about God and Capricorn and Taurus. And
astrology at the same time.
Yeah. And I sent it to my twin. I said, ain't this something mommy will do? While you're in the middle of talking, girl.
It threw me so way off. I was like,
right. You couldn't
on the live, but I was answering and the messages are coming through. And look, Sean said, and I know he did too. My dad don't play. He'll be like,
but y'all don't think it's weird that some people are more compatible with each other? That's weird to me.
So wait a minute.
I just ordered my card. I'm not saying
I didn't get a chance to do it expedited. What happened?
You had to choose it
it.
With the shipping. You might have missed it.
Now look at this. I'm gonna block my mom from this live. Nina is a Taurus and I'm a Capricorn, right? And Sean is a Capricorn, and him and Nina are the closest. Like, it just, for some reason. Now, Twyla, you are a Aries, right?
No, we're
Pisces. Y'all are like, y'all go with anybody. Like, you guys are
true.
No, y'all are not dominant personalities.
That's not true. Stormy is a Pisces. She's dominant.
Stormy, she's not dominant. She's really, really good, but she's obviously an alpha. I didn't say you're not an alpha, but dominant personalities, like based on.
Well, explain dominant. In what way? In various ways, just overall.
Like for instance, like for what I've noticed is like people that are. Let me find another name for my mom. Be like, you ought to be ashamed of yourself when they're talking about that stuff. But like Capricorn people are very like into like money and fast, and we talk a lot. We do a lot. But Tauruses don't act like that. They're dominant, but they're more reserved, and they match with a loud personality. That's my opinion. Because when you know Mary Kate,
Arlene is a Taurus, and
exactly,
she's
she can go with to little Tasha.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know what Tasha's sign is.
She a Libra.
My sister's a Libra. Libras are very Libras
go with anybody. Too. Yeah, but they go with it.
They're pretty dominant. They ain't gonna go with anybody, and they ain't gonna take no BS either.
They can go with a Capricorn because one of my best friends is a Libra.
Yeah, maybe some.
Anyways, we don't believe in none of that stuff. So
yeah, because I'm like, I just think it's personality, how your makeup is, because
I don't think
there's some people that are Pisces that are different. Some are the same. I know some Tauruses.
You didn't mention Stormy name over here. Now I got to edit the thing.
Edit what thing?
This live.
We were just talking about zodiacs.
Oh, I wasn't talking about zodiacs.
What were you talking about?
I was just talking about people.
I thought you was talking about Capricorn people and Taurus people. Oh yeah. Well, you got to give me a wink then.
She's saying compatibility.
That's because we've been on here too long, and then the conversation goes into a whole different conversation.
That's okay. I'm gonna make some sales after here.
We are. Let's go. Get in that inbox, text us, call us, do it now.
Yeah,
we're busy.
Nina, you know how Twyla don't really get on social media, right? Well, she get on it, but she started. So we finished on the live. And I called Twyla. I said, everybody live but me and you, right? And she was like, we just was on the live for an hour and 30 minutes. What else is there to talk about? What else is there to talk about. I said they on there selling them products.
Yes, that's what we do.
So I've been going live. I go live, but I never really went live selling. But that's what I'm gonna do in August, Twyler. I'm gonna go live selling, me and you both. Don't be laughing, both of us.
Well, here's the thing. Think about it. The Bible says we have not because we ask not. And so when it comes to the thing about the retail,
I have everything.
No, but it's not just about the money. It's about people.
It's not just about the money.
When it comes to retail, I know you do, but y'all missing what I'm saying. You can help even more because the live has a greater reach. You just help even more people. The person that's not going to inbox you, going to see that live, and they might be nudged.
I believe in lives. I just never have sat and sold on a live, but I'm selling. Me and Twyler are.
Yeah,
I used to go live every day, Monday through Friday, every morning at 7 a.m.
That's what we active. We're gonna dominate
community. I just think, maybe I'll do it.
Stop resisting it and just do it.
It's not a resistance.
So now I'll tell you something about Macy's.
I am
They're very stubborn.
6 years old. I'll be 57 soon. And I believe in lives and I believe in social media wholeheartedly. It's the direction of the future. However,
oh God,
my personality is different. If I went live and showed what I did every day, it'd be a movie. But
then do it.
I don't want to.
Well, then stay in the dinosaur age.
Yeah, girl. Do you see this stallion? You think I'm a dinosaur?
Show the world then. Well, Twyler's kind of stubborn, everybody, if you don't know.
I'm not stubborn. I'm just it's something you just got to get used to doing. Like everything.
Ain't nothing hard about hitting live on Facebook.
Girl.
Listen, y'all are not in the car.
Nope. All right. On that note, I love y'all. Goodbye. I want to go actually let my grandkids see my face now. Been 4 hours.
All right, guys. I appreciate y'all so much.
Money.
I gotta edit this live anyways.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, girls.
Bye.